while my district may be far from Puerto Rico or the U.S. Virgin Islands, we have more in common than one might think. My district is full of frontline communities directly exposed to the climate crisis, from what we call the zip code 48217, where the concentration of corporate polluters is literally killing my neighbors, to a city of Dearborn Heights where I share with Congresswoman Dingell, where increased flooding in the Ecorse Creek is threatening people's lives. The sooner we realize that our fates are all connected and that nobody will be spared by our climate inaction, the sooner we can pass laws like the Insular Area Climate Change Act that takes real steps to protect our most vulnerable communities. And it should not be controversial. Throughout the COVID pandemic, I have been contacted by my mayors in my district who face barriers to using federal relief funds because of cost sharing requirements they couldn't meet. And I know the pain these requirements can impose, so I'm glad to see match requirements waived in this bill. Mr. Oriol, how would waiving the non-federal cost sharing requirements truly benefit the people of the Virgin Islands and allow you all to better fight climate change and its effects?
Thank you for the question, Congresswoman Tlaib. Well, even as we speak right now, the Virgin Islands, through the administration of the HUD CDBG DR grant, I mean, the hazard mitigation funding for recovery right now from Hurricanes Irma and Maria require us to have some cost share. I believe it's 10% at this time, and so it is when you're talking about $1 billion in relief aid, but needing to come up with that 10% match requirement, that is a huge obstacle for a territory with 100,000 residents who are suffering from a pandemic, whose primary source of income is tourism, and everything has been shut down for over 15 or 12 months now. And so, and as this will continue, you know, those are the types of things that the administration has to grapple with, is how. And so cost share relief, even down to the smaller grants, where it allows us to be able to directly implement some of the strategies that we list with our federal partners and get those out onto the ground. So it is a huge, huge relief from a very small $200,000 grant up to our $1 billion assistance awards.
I couldn't agree more. You know, in my district, municipalities have been ravaged by debt. I don't know if you know, the city of Detroit recently went through the biggest municipal bankruptcy in American history. And I saw the impact on my residents. And the city of Inkster in my district lost its entire school district because of outstanding debt. So I really do appreciate the leadership of our chairman. So Mr. Maldonado, one of the president's campaign promises was to forgive disaster relief loans to Puerto Rico in the municipalities there so they can recover faster. How would this proposal, which is also included in the bill at Section 601, help Puerto Rico? And Mr. Chair, I couldn't see that Mr. Maldonado was still with us. If not, I can proceed.
Yeah, I am here. Madam, could you repeat the question?
I was talking about, you know, one of the things that our current president had promised was to forgive disaster relief loans to Puerto Rico. And I know we talked a little bit about that in the municipality, so they can recover faster. And so, you know, how does this proposal, which also includes in the bill is the Section 601, how does that really help the Puerto Rican people?
Well, we have a situation with the cost share of the relief programs that are putting some small municipalities to strain because they don't have FEMA works with the reimbursements, and they don't have the money to start the projects. And we in the local government have been developing like a credit line of credit so the municipalities can start the project. That provision of the bill will greatly help because we cannot.
Because time is limited, would you say it truly paralyzes you all from continuing the services and support for the people? Am I correct?
Yes, it does.
It's the same thing in the city of Detroit. I'm really just, you know, and bear with me, Chairman. I really want to show just how connected it is that we can't allow communities to continue to fail like this. And these are, we're still seeing the impact of allowing Detroit to go bankrupt, and we can't continue to allow communities across the world to be able to face, especially Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, which is really, it's really up to us, the United States, to protect them. So thank you all so much. I yield.